Mamamax is a creator I used to really respect. His videos talking about depression and anxiety and just all the things people go through in life, it really resonated with me. In the last few years, he's transformed his content, obviously, to being a pedo hunter. But what I didn't know is the utter lack of professionalism. With cases to do with child exploitation, there needs to be standards in how you handle cases like this. And in Max's case, there never was that, which is so disappointing. I recently watched the videos by Nicholas Diorio and Some Ordinary Gamers, and honestly, I'm so glad that there's videos being made about this guy now with all the information that's come out, because this is ridiculous. It came out that he fakes his videos. Here's a clip of him talking about it here.
People have been saying that your investigations kind of skew the line between fact and fiction because they're finding things that you've created as context for the video. I think people are pointing to the Discord server that you were an admin of when you were showing it. The lawsuit that you changed the name or whatever. How much of what you do is kayfabe and how much of it is legitimately like live? This is the investigation. Here it is.
So the investigations themselves are real, but obviously the films have fictional elements. There's multiple reasons. Like, for example, the admin thing on the Discord server, I had to recreate it.
Yeah.
Like, that was a recreation because I didn't have the originals. The IMVU thing, I wasn't, I don't know why people are saying like it's a film. Like I am presenting it as if it were to be real, but I didn't think people would take it as that. Like,
but wait, you hunt pedophiles. You don't think that people are going to think your videos are real?
So that's the thing. So I want everyone, when you watch my video, to assume everything is fake, except like when I show a face and what they're doing.
So Max's new big case that apparently everyone needs to be talking about is about this dude named Camden Gerard Davis. Apparently this guy runs a cult where he pretends to be a vampire werewolf and lures kids into a family dynamic to abuse them and exploit them. And when I first heard about this, I'm like, ain't no way, this gotta be a joke. Like, this is ridiculous. According to him, it's not fake, but interestingly enough, he won't release any of the evidence needed because of, I don't know why, and he expects everyone to cover this case. And it just doesn't make any sense. He wants every single YouTuber to just stop what they're doing and cover this fringe vampire cult case without any evidence. That's not how this works. He mentioned in his list of creators he wanted to cover this shit. He wanted Joe Rogan to cover it. He wanted Anthony Fantano, PewDiePie, among a bunch of others. And it just was so ridiculous. Like, what are they gonna do? They're not law enforcement. Like, sure, raising awareness is a good thing, but that only does so much, especially since no one actually knows what this dude really did. There's no solid proof, so what the fuck? And so he's been just throwing out all these calls to action. This isn't the first time he's done this. I remember the Pick a Side YouTube fiasco. That was a train wreck. It was ridiculous. He has just been going kind of sicko mode with all these begging messages to creators. One that's notable is the call to action he made to Charlie, Moist Critical, and this is what Charlie has to say about it.
Stop ignoring Mamamax. Yeah, so here, you want me to talk about it a little bit? That rubbed me the wrong way. We talked like a month ago about like what he was working on in his investigation, and then apparently when I had COVID, he messaged me a couple times and I never saw it. And now he's taken that as me ghosting him and ignoring his very important mission. And it really rubs me the wrong way. Instead of just he jumping to the most extreme possible explanation for me not seeing it, which is really fucking cringe. That did make me upset. There. Yeah, that really rubbed me the wrong way. I had COVID, and I barely used Discord in the first place. It was a miracle I ever even saw his message to begin with. And then I spent 12 days not doing anything online, in bed. And during that time, apparently, it changed his whole framing of the video in order to make it like a Trojan horse of cancel critical because he didn't respond to my messages and ghosted me. So yeah, that did rub me the wrong way. Good intentions, but I did not like that.
So because Charlie was sick with COVID and doesn't check Discord, that means he sides with pedos. Like, this guilt tripping is gross. Okay, dude. Another thing that's like really stupid with all of this is that Max uses his alleged victim as like a meat shield against people who criticize him. And here's a clip of him doing that exact thing to Mudahar.
I'm asking why you did not directly contact me, but contact us only in public streams.
Let's see, I contacted you November 27th. Max, I've seen your latest
Spencer?
video. I've caught up with this whole situation. I have texted you.
What it felt like seeing him on streams?
You went on with Tommy and Lyrics and are sitting there talking to them when you literally haven't spoken to the other survivors.
Hold on. Can you put Max on for a second?
I'm right here.
That was snaky as fuck, dude. Oh, I'm coming after you, Mudahar. Stand back, stand back. Spencer, can you tell him what you felt? You are literally just a little snake
Because
hiding
you're
behind her,
literally-
dude. That's
Will
disgusting.
you listen to me?
It's just so dumb. Like, he really expects people to take this seriously when this is how he's behaving. The way he's going about everything just hurts any possible chance of a strong case in a legal setting. It's insane how he thinks he'll be taken seriously considering he's admitted to faking his videos.
And inside this call, he actually claims that he doesn't know if anybody has been arrested.
Have you ever gotten someone arrested?
If I have, then I don't know it.
You went on my podcast to tell me that you've got someone arrested and it was because of your video, just to be clear. Would you like to
I've been
re-answer that
told-
question?
I've been emailed stuff like, hey, you got this guy arrested, congratulations.
You
but I'm
went
not,
on and you said, this guy was arrested, it was because of me, it was because of my video. And you told me that 2 years ago.
It's kind of egotistical of me to say that it was my video that did it. I don't know that for sure.
But then you said recently that he fled to the Philippines. So was Sonny ever arrested? Pablo Sonny? Did that ever even happen?
Yes, he did. All we know is that his last location we picked him up from was Mexico. Whether he fled to the Philippines or not, we don't know. We just know he has family there, and that's the most likely destination they would go to, just because.
But he was in, like, so he was arrested. That was.
Pablo Sonny? I don't think so. I think he got away.
Dude, what the
If he was
fuck?
Yeah, if he was arrested, I have no idea.
Why did you tell me he was arrested? You said Pablo Sonny was arrested and my video did it. Why did you lie to me on my show?
Do you have a clip of that?
Yes. It's in something
Yeah,
I've been
send it.
currently editing.
Yeah, send it to me.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. I think there's even a video on YouTube. Actually, can you just jump in the screen share? I'll just pull it over. Because somebody archived it.
I guess I can hear stuff, but I can't see
Perfect.
anything.
That's all you need because the visual is a drawing. Okay, here you go. This is the two clips, contrasting clips of Pablo Sonny. December 29th, and the other is, December 29th, 2021, and the other is November 27th, 2023. Okay?
Okay.
What is your primary goal is that then? There's no, what's your other,
Well, I guess the question is like the next getting at is like, okay, so you want to enact this change. What do you hope is the eventual result of your video?
Okay.
Of all of this?
So I know there's people out there saying I'm doing it to self-serve. I just want my video back up. I don't give a shit if my video comes back up. It did what it needed to do. So that was in the video is currently in police custody. And it
was that as a result of your video or was that prior to the video?
Yes, it was because of the video.
Right.
The video was about IMVU and this one predator. I made it about him and him alone.
IMVU is a game, right? You played the game and you exposed this guy.
Yes.
Do you mind walking me through the chain of events that led from your video to him being imprisoned?
Yeah, so I dropped the video. The end of the video is a call to action. Usually all my videos are a call to action, like find him. And we did.
So in this case, find him meant like you didn't know who he was. You wanted his doc so he could go to jail.
All we had was his face and his voice.
Right.
And out of that, I said, find him. And then within 24 hours, we found him. And then I started social engineering all of his friends to give me his information, and they did. And then we pegged him. He fled to Mexico. We found where he was in Mexico.
Wow.
I don't know if the police, he was from Canada. So I don't know if the police asked him to come back.
As all terrible people are.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if the police asked him to come back or he went on his own volition or they forced him to come back. I don't know any of those details. I just know he went back to Canada and was in police custody for a certain amount of time.
There's no way that any judge will take this shit serious. And the way that he just guilt trips people, if they don't cover it, then they side with pedos, or if they criticize him, they side with pedos. I don't like to say this, but it's like, I've gone through shit as a kid with pedos myself. Does that still mean I'm a pedo sympathizer? I don't think so. It's just really gross. It's manipulative. His apology video was just a whole pity party. He's talking about how he's been thrown in all these directions and you can't get it right. And it's like, all you need to do is release the evidence. This is why people don't take this seriously. It's ridiculous. It makes real victims look bad. Most people don't believe that this case is real. I don't really have anything to say about that. Like, it could be real, it could be fake. Who knows? But all I know is the way he's doing this is just completely wrong and stupid. In the last month or so, Max has been bleeding subs pretty bad. Here's the Social Blade. I remember last time I checked, like a month ago, his channel was sitting at like 750k subscribers or more, and now it's around 720k, which is really bad for him. But I mean, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, I don't know. And that's really all I have to say about this. As a survivor myself, like, stop it. Even your survivors in those leaked Discord messages are telling you to stop, and they're backing out of this entire thing because the way you're doing this is just, it's literally a god complex, which is, I didn't even get into the cult thing. My God. Actually, I guess the one thing I want to say, just to finish this off, is Mamamax, the Leviathans are coming for you.